You learned to check faces before you checked your own feelings. You learned that what you felt wasn't something you could trust. Not because it was wrong, but because no one ever said it mattered. You remember the moments. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet and empty. You said something that felt important, and the room didn't move. So you adjusted. You softened it. You swallowed the rest. And somewhere inside you, a question started forming. If no one reacts to what you feel, does it even exist?
Validation was never something you lost. It was something you never received. So your nervous system adapted quietly. You stopped reaching outward. You started scanning instead, watching, listening, calculating. You became precise, not because you felt safe, but because you were trying to avoid being wrong again. You learned the subtle art of disappearing without ever leaving the room, and no one noticed, because that was the point.
You didn't stop feeling. You just stopped showing it, because showing it changed nothing. So your emotions went underground. Not gone, just unacknowledged. And unacknowledged emotions don't disappear. They wait. In your body, in your breath, in the way your chest tightens when something almost matters again. You don't call it fear. You call it nothing, because that's what it was named.
So you became careful. Careful with your tone. Careful with your needs. Careful with your existence. You learned to shrink your reactions before anyone else could ignore them. You edited yourself in real time, not because you were insecure, but because you were trained not to expect a response. And eventually, you stopped expecting anything at all. But here's what stayed: the sensitivity, the awareness, the ability to feel everything before it's spoken. You didn't lose yourself. You adapted to a world that never reflected you back. And now, you still wait for that reflection. Not loudly, not consciously, just quietly, in the way you pause before believing your own feelings.